Okay, hello friends, hello students. Today we study the oscillations, and in previous lecture we see some definition, introduction and expression. Now we take some revision here. Now see what is the periodic motion. Any motion repeats after equal interval of time, it is called as periodic motion. For example, periodic motion, that is Earth revolves around the sun, moon revolves around the earth. These are the examples of periodic motion. Now oscillatory motion. The oscillatory motion is the motion in which the body moves to and fro along certain fixed path. It is called as oscillatory motion. Now simple harmonic motion. In simple harmonic motion, or the motion in which the motion is periodic, in which the object moves to and fro along a certain fixed path, along a straight line, along a certain fixed path, it is called as simple harmonic motion. Now there are two simple harmonic motions. First, linear simple harmonic motion, and another is angular simple harmonic motion. Now see, harmonics word is for the displacement, velocity, acceleration. They are in terms of harmonic function, and the motion is in terms of harmonic motion. Therefore, the motion is simple harmonic motion. In linear simple harmonic motion, we consider the motion of spring and block. Then in this case, we see the restoring force is directly proportional to, mean position, and its direction is directly proportional to magnitude of the displacement, and it is towards mean position. Then from this, in this equation, we find the differential equation of linear SHM. In differential equation, we find the formula for differential equation, that is d2x by dt square plus k upon m into x is equal to 0. Now from this differential equation, we find firstly we see here the differential equation, that is differential equation or the differential equation is, it is d2x by dt square plus k upon m is into x is equal to 0. Now here substitute for k upon m, that is it is d2x by dt square plus omega square x is equal to 0. This is called as differential equation. From differential equation, we obtain the expression for, obtain the expression for acceleration here. The acceleration is equal to, it is minus omega square x. It is minus omega square x. Now from again this differential equation, we find the expression for, or the formula for velocity, and the formula for velocity is plus or minus omega under root a square minus x square, that is velocity is equal to plus or minus omega a square minus x square. Now the third quantity, that is displacement. Displacement is represented by x, and x is equal to, we find or we obtain the equation of x, it is a sin omega t plus phi. In this case, x is displacement, a is amplitude, then omega is angular velocity, t is time, and phi is called as starting phase, initial angle. Now from this we can find minimum maximum values of these acceleration, velocity and displacement. In this case, consider the first expression for displacement. That is x. X is equal to, we get x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. Then here we consider the two cases, that is the case 1. In case 1 we can consider here the particle starts from, if particle starts from mean position, that is, suppose see, the particle performs simple harmonic motion, that is linear simple harmonic motion, that is along the straight line. Suppose this is linear simple harmonic motion, that is particle perform linear simple harmonic motion. This is point O, this is point A, and this is point B. That is, the particle moves to and fro along this straight line, hence the motion is linear simple harmonic motion. Here the motion of a particle is about mean position, therefore here we can say x is equal to 0 here and t is equal to 0. We can substitute the value of x is equal to 0 and t is equal to 0 in this equation. The above equation becomes x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. Then substitute the value of x here and t, that is x is 0, a sin omega t is 0, value of t is 0 here, and the angle is phi, that is phi. Therefore sin phi is equal to 0. Sin phi is equal to 0. Therefore we know, suppose the sin phi is equal to 0, sin phi having the values, that is sin phi is 0 at angle 0 or pi. Now here we explain the example, that is, suppose the particle perform the motion like this, it is called as simple harmonic motion, that is, this acceleration, velocity, displacement changes, or it is, there are the functions sin, cos, therefore it is harmonic motion. Then we can say this is, suppose 0, this angle is pi by 2, this angle is pi, this angle is 3 pi by 2, this angle is 2 pi. Now here this is called as mean position. This line indicates that is particle is at mean position. Suppose the particle is here, the particle is here, the displacement is maximum, and it is called as maximum or extreme position here, extreme position. Now in this case this is extreme position here, and in this case this is the extreme position here. Now here we consider particle starts from mean position. Here we consider the displacement at origin, it is 0 and time is also 0. Therefore the substitute the value of x here and value of t here, we get a sin phi is equal to 0, sin phi is equal to 0, sin phi is equal to 0, that is angle phi having value 0 or pi. In this case, see, here the displacement is also 0, here the displacement is also 0, therefore value of phi, that is sin phi is 0, that is phi is equal to 0 or pi in case of mean position, when the particle is at mean position. Therefore we can substitute here x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi, value of phi it is 0, suppose it is 0, therefore x is equal to a sin omega t, it is the equation when, or it is the displacement when the particle starts from mean position. Now suppose we take the another angle, that is x is equal to a sin omega t plus pi, then it gives the value x is equal to minus a sin omega t. Therefore the displacement at mean position, it is plus or minus sine of sine of pi by 2. Here we can say it is sine omega t. It is a sine omega t. Here we can say the displacement at mean position, it is a sine omega t. A sine plus or minus a sine omega t. You can write here plus or minus also. Therefore, this is the particle. This is the particle when the displacement, the particle starts from mean position and displacement is x is equal to a sine omega t. Now we consider the case number 2. The second case. In case second, that is particle starts, in case second, particle starts from extreme position. Particle starts from extreme position. That is here, particle is here, now particle is here, that is we can say x is equal to plus or minus a, then what is the value of displacement here? Now see, suppose consider displacement is given by x is equal to a sine omega t plus phi. Then substitute the x is equal to a here and t is equal to 0 here, we get that is plus or minus a is equal to a sine of omega t is 0 here plus phi. Then it becomes plus or minus 1 sine phi. That is sine phi is equal to plus or minus 1, that is phi represents the angle. Phi is equal to, now see here, the phi having at 90, sine 90 is equal to 1, that is phi is equal to 90 here. Phi is equal to 90 or pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2. This is the value of pi, and if we substitute here, we get x is equal to a sine omega t plus phi, that is pi by 2, or x is equal to a sine omega t plus 3 pi by 2. It gives the value, that is x is equal to plus or minus a sine, or it becomes a cos omega t here. A cos omega t, we can say, that is in case of particle starts from mean position, we get the equation x is equal to a cos a sine omega t, and in case of particle starts from extreme position, we get the equation x is equal to a cos omega t. Now we consider the extreme value or maximum or minimum values of displacement, velocity and acceleration. Now we consider the next equation. See, maximum and minimum value of extreme values of displacement, extreme values of displacement, velocity and acceleration. Now here we see the extreme values of displacement, that is displacement. Now here again we see, suppose particle is at origin, that is x is equal to 0 here, x is equal to plus a and x is equal to minus a. It is called as mean position, it is called as extreme position, this is also called as extreme position. We know the formula for displacement, that is x is equal to a sine omega t plus phi, at mean position, The value of displacement is 0. At mean position, value of displacement is 0. We get x is equal to 0. Substitute the value of here, that is x is equal to 0 here. We get the equation. That is, we have the value t is equal to 0. That is, x is equal to mean value. It is x is equal to 0. It is minimum value. Displacement is minimum at mean position. Now at extreme position, again we can substitute the values in this equation and we get x is equal to plus or minus a here. In last topic we see the sin pi by 2 or these values having the at extreme position x is equal to plus or minus a. Now we see the extreme value of velocity, minimum and maximum value, that is for velocity here. We know the velocity is given by velocity is equal to plus or minus omega under root a square minus x square. Now for mean position, when the particle at mean position, that is particle is at mean position, x is equal to 0. Substitute the value of 0 in this equation. We get v is equal to plus or minus omega and a square minus 0. That is, we become the value, the above equation becomes 1 plus or minus omega a. That is, v is maximum. That is, at mean position, velocity is maximum and it having value plus or minus a omega here. That is, velocity at mean position, it is maximum. Velocity is maximum at mean position. That is, v max is equal to plus or minus a omega. Then velocity is at extreme position. Velocity at extreme position. Velocity at extreme position, it is, suppose v is equal to substitute plus or minus omega, it is a square minus x square. Then substitute the x is equal to a, x is equal to plus or minus a, v is equal to plus or minus here a square minus a square, it is 0, velocity is 0 here, that is, velocity is minimum, it is 0. That is, velocity at extreme position, it is 0. Velocity is minimum at extreme position here. Velocity is minimum at extreme position. Now the next quantity, value of displacement or this velocity and acceleration. Now in case of acceleration, at mean position, particle at mean position and particle at extreme position. Particle is at extreme position. When particle, suppose for acceleration, we can say here at mean position. At mean position, the value of displacement is 0 here. The acceleration is, formula for acceleration is, it is minus omega square x. Substitute the value of x is 0 here. Acceleration becomes 0. That is, acceleration is minimum at mean position. Here acceleration is minimum at mean position, and suppose substitute the value of x at extreme position. extreme position. At extreme position, x is equal to a plus or minus a. Substitute here, acceleration is equal to minus omega square x. Then substitute the value of x in this equation. We get omega square into a. Omega square into a. That is, acceleration is maximum. It is maximum, and which is equal to omega square a square. Acceleration is maximum at extreme position. Acceleration is minimum at mean position. These are the mean values or maximum and minimum values of the displacement, velocity and acceleration. Now here we consider some definitions. First, we see amplitude of SHM. Amplitude of SHM. Now see, suppose we consider particle performing linear simple harmonic motion along the straight line, and at origin x is equal to 0. At extreme position it is plus a. At extreme position it is minus a. Now suppose the particle P is at a distance x from the mean position here. Now what is the amplitude of SHM? See, this is the 0 amplitude here, and this is the maximum amplitude here. The amplitude, this is called as amplitude, and it is maximum displacement from mean position. What is the definition? Amplitude of SHM is defined as it is maximum amplitude from mean position. Suppose we consider, suppose this is the one oscillation here, and this distance, that is, this is called as amplitude. This is called as amplitude. This is also called as amplitude. This is the mean position. This is the maximum displacement. Therefore, amplitude of SHM is defined as it is maximum displacement. It is maximum displacement from the mean position. Here again, A represents amplitude of SHM, and it is maximum displacement from the mean position. It is called as amplitude. The SI unit of this amplitude measured in terms of meter. The SI unit of amplitude is meter. CGS unit is centimeter. CGS unit is centimeter. Now the next quantity, period of SHM. Period of SHM. Next definition, period of SHM. Period of SHM. Then what is the period of SHM? Period of SHM. See, suppose this is the mean position and particle performs the motion. Suppose this is mean position, here is extreme position, here is again extreme position. Particle starts from, suppose it is O, A, B. The particle starts from O, it moves from O to A, then A to O, O to B, O to B, and then B to O. It is one oscillation. It is one oscillation. See, particle moves from this, that is OA, from A to O, O to B, B to O. It is one oscillation. One oscillation or one vibration. It is one vibration. See, particle is suppose here at mean position. It moves from here, that is O to A to O, O to B, and B to O represents one oscillation. Now suppose here we consider harmonic function, and this is, see, this is start from here, this is half vibration, this is half vibration, this is totally one oscillation, one vibration. This is one oscillation or one vibration. Again O to A, B, O to A to O, B, O to B, B to O. It is one oscillation. Again this is one oscillation. Now period of SHM. What is the period of SHM here? The period of SHM is defined as it is time taken. It is time taken to complete one oscillation. It is time taken to complete one vibration. See, this is a time taken for one vibration, time taken to one oscillation. It is called as period. It is called as period. Period of simple harmonic motion is defined as it is time taken to complete one oscillation when particle perform simple harmonic motion is called as period. Is called as period. In this case also the particle moves, the one completes the one vibration, the time taken to complete the one vibration, it is called as period. Therefore, we define, that is the period of SHM is defined as it is time taken to complete one oscillation, it is called as period. It is called as period. Now see, we derive small expression for period. Suppose we know the value of, suppose t is equal to x is equal to, we have the equation x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. This is the expression for displacement here. This is the expression for displacement here. That is, this is displacement, this is amplitude, that is amplitude of SHM, this is angular velocity, t is time, phi is initial phase or initial angle. Now substitute the t is equal to t plus 2 pi upon omega. T is equal to t plus 2 pi upon omega. See what is here? After 2 pi omega, what is the position of this displacement? What is the this position of the particle? Now in this case substitute x is equal to a sin omega in bracket value of t, it is t plus 2 pi upon omega into t plus phi. Then this simplify this equation, we get a, then omega t sin, we can write here omega t plus 2 pi upon omega, 2 pi omega t, that is it is 2 pi upon omega plus phi, omega divided by omega plus phi. Then it gets cancelled. We get, that is 2 pi upon omega, we get x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi here. This represents after time t is equal to 0, that is t is equal to 2 pi upon omega, the body it is at the same position. Therefore period of SHM is equal to 2 pi upon omega. It is 2 pi upon omega. Period of SHM t is equal to, it is 2 pi upon omega. Here t is period, omega is angular velocity. We can write the expression for period here. Expression for period t is equal to 2 pi upon omega. Then value of omega is equal to, we know omega square is equal to k upon m. That is omega is equal to under root k upon m. We can write here k upon m. Then we know omega is equal to, we can write here, that is under root k is called as force constant, or it is force per unit displacement. Force per unit displacement, then divided by mass. Force can be written as mass multiplied by acceleration. Per unit displacement. then divide by mass, mass get cancel here. Omega is equal to acceleration per unit displacement. Substitute the value here, that is T is equal to 2 pi upon omega. Displacement T is equal to 2 pi upon omega. Substitute the value of omega here, we get 2 pi upon omega. It is acceleration per unit displacement. That is T is equal to 2 pi under root k upon m, or it can be written as T is equal to 2 pi in under root m upon k, which gives the period of the simple harmonic motion, and the SI unit of period is second, and the dimension is T raised to 1 here. Now we see the next definition, frequency of the SHM. Next definition, frequency of the SHM. Now we know period, T is called as period. Then frequency of SHM is defined as number of oscillation per unit time per second, called as frequency of the SHM. Now frequency is represented by N, and it is also reciprocal of period. Then N is equal to 1. We can write the value of T here, that is 2 pi under root m upon k. N is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root k upon m. It is the value of, from this formula we can find the frequency of the simple particle performing simple harmonic motion. The next definition is phase and phase angle. Then we see some example here. In case of here we see the two springs. There are two springs. They are in series. That is, it having force constant K1, it having force constant K2, and they are connected in series. A mass is applied here, and we know, suppose force constant F is equal to, we can write Kx here. Therefore, K1 is equal to, we can write here, E is extension. Suppose load is applied here and E is extension. Suppose here we can write here F1 E1. Therefore, E1 is equal to K1 F1 here. And we can substitute the value. We simplifying the equation. These are the series combination here. These are the series combination here. The series combination is equal to 1 upon Ks is equal to 1 upon K1 plus 1 upon K2 here. It gives the series combination of force constant. Now in parallel combination, the two springs are parallel here and they are connected, combined load is applied here, and again these are the two separate springs. We get in parallel combination Kp is equal to K1 plus K2. These are, for finding the constant, we can use this formula, that is for series combination 1 upon Ks is equal to 1 upon K1 plus 1 upon K2. For parallel combination, it is Kp is equal to K1 plus K2. Thank you.